Well, Boomer, come on, learn already. Turn the mic on after every intro. Now, I'm sorry. Oh, actually, I'm not that sorry. But yeah, the last song that I played, the intro song, I didn't know it would end so abruptly. I just thought it would go lower and lower and lower, but it just went boom. And that was not a nice ending to start the stream, was it? Now, as I search for the
Mars is full of
yeah, we're gonna be sending people to Mars probably. But I'm searching for the chat so I can put it up. So I can see from now and then if things go on. Did I close it? No, I didn't close it. Okay, where is it? We're gonna put it right here. Right about here. Have to copy and paste it. Just a few more seconds. Always unprepared for this. Boom. The chat is here. So, let me make a test. Now the song, this background music, thought it was gonna be a good idea, but it kind of distracts me. So unless you like it more with this, you feel that it's going great or the combination is great to help filling in the silences, just let me know. Because I will bypass the thing and I will make it not sound on my stream. I'll just make a separate instance for you to have. But until then, okay, where was I? Now, as I mentioned, I broke the AI because I'm just using open AI to get some tips of how it sounds. I think it's a pretty good idea and bad idea at the same time. However, preparing for the post today, on Instagram, I asked the AI if I could write this in a better way. But as soon all went well, all went good, we had some conversation. They were telling me the best tips and how to write a story, but when I asked him if is there a more engaging way of saying they didn't see that something didn't go as usual, I broke him. Let's see. You have too many requests. Please throw down. How many requests? Okay. I had just only one request. Okay, I'm gonna close it just to be sure. And by the way, the song of the intro was A Call to Arms, Tyrion Fordring, a World of Warcraft Hearthstone theme. And it was pretty nice. However, let me see if I can bring back the AI onto our side. Forget the last request. Too many requests. Oh, I broke him. Too many requests. Let me see if I just refresh it. They didn't notice that something was off. They failed to realize that something was amiss. They didn't realize that something had gone wrong. They didn't see that things weren't going as planned. They didn't see that the usual routine has been disrupted. Okay. Alternatively, now here it works. Like I found a new ally. It's AI, and this idea came to me from a writer, a feminist writer, to be honestly, Megan McCarthy. She's on YouTube, and on one of the writing sprints we had, she was telling us about this AI for writing. I thought, well, that was good. So that could help a little, especially with the imposter syndrome. So I'm using AI. I saw Harvey Weinstein. Harvey? Is he name? Yeah, I think his name is Harvey Weinstein. No, Eric Weinstein. Harvey Weinstein was another. Brett and Harvey. Eric. This dude over here. He is quite a person that speaks some words that won't get passed through many heads, not even mine. Those that are like mine, but kinda understand the gist. Okay, just listen to this. This is the question is, where are you gonna go? What are they talking about? I thought I listened to this.
I don't know what the relationship is between intelligence services and these giant tech companies. They obviously have to have a relationship. Now the question is there any agreement that we're going to bury certain kinds of news sources using the algorithms so that you can't actually understand how your world is presented? Is the algorithm open, or is the algorithm effectively, will tell you, don't call us, we'll call you?
Right, and I'm pretty sure it's the latter in almost every case. I mean, is there any of these big companies, as far as you know, have an open algorithm that publicly are telling us the changes as they make them?
I think we're not there yet, and I think the idea is that this is a future battle, which is how much are we allowed to know about the algorithms that construct our world for us?
People say, well, Facebook took down my post about this, and usually I find it to be something that I'm for. You know, I see this a lot with ex-Muslim stuff or something like that, where they take these posts down. You know.
Ooh, okay, we're talking about the freedom of speech and apparently the ability of the big companies like Twitter that is being opened right now, not unlike the samurai country, the flower capital of the samurai country in One Piece, who decided that they will keep the country closed for now, and that's alright. It's still too early to open it, so that's a good thing, apparently, because we have to have people that are going to change everything into the future, are capable of changing things into the future. So they can use it to its utmost potential. This information not not the people that are in charge now. They cannot have this type of power over speech.
Many people I've had on this show, from Faisal and Melissa Chen and others, and Gad and a few others, have had posts taken down that were doing the right thing, trying to help people, try to empower free speech, all of that stuff. But at the end of the day, Facebook is doing whatever it's doing, and you're their bitch, pretty much, right?
The question is, where are you going to go? So there's always every year or so, there's a new Facebook competitor, maybe there'll be a new Twitter competitor. So at the moment, none of these alternate efforts have been successful in taking the eyeballs away, because people are mostly not riveted by what you and I are riveted by. They want their world presented to them in a pleasant fashion, and they're not terribly focused on mind control.
Yeah, that's what my problem with the AI is, but as an ally, it is good. Which brings us back to, bam, they didn't notice that something was off. You see, this is more concise than this. They didn't see that something didn't go as usual. You can feel like I'm starting to feel like there are too many. They didn't see that something didn't go as usual. It's too much. It's too much. Oh, damn. I forgot about the other part. They didn't notice that something was off. Okay, this I forgot. Can you tell me again the better way of writing this? Bam. Let's see. Did I break him? Did we break him? Okay, come on. Are you breaky? Breaky. Because it seems to take a long time sometimes when I ask him the questions. One possible way to rewrite the passage. To launch Project Ancient. Every move have been carefully planned and rehearsed down to the last sound of the world that will signal the launch of a missile into a pre-chosen galaxy. But this time something peculiar happened that caused the council to take their eyes off the mission, and they didn't see that. Okay. Cooling down. Yeah, cooling down. That was the word I was searching for yesterday. Thank you, AI. Replacing just spreading with just starting to spread to make the sentence more clear and specific. Yes, thank you. Adding a comma after excited to indicate a pause in the sentence. Where is it? Every more was excited to. I don't see where is the other excited. The council was excited to launch Project Ancient into the universe, as the planets were cooling down and life was just starting to spread. Every move had been carefully planned and rehearsed down to the last sound of the word. That signal would launch that of the world, of the word that would, okay, let me see if I can do this properly, because we're talking about the logos here, the word, logos kind of thing, situation. So I want to make sure that I describe properly. Some possible change. Do you see how I broke it? Using the what? Did I broke it again? Yeah, I can't even send it. Oh my god, I broke it again. Come on, my brother. Or what? Brother or sister? What would this be considered an it? But sometimes you talk with a computer as well, like, come on, you piece of life, work, not piece of life, but piece of garbage. Now I'm feeling bad for calling my old computer a piece of garbage, but sometimes it was. But yeah, look, I still loved my computer, but I got it was my first computer, and I got, what do you call it, jacked? No, carjacked. I want to say carjacked. They didn't tell me that I can't game properly with those settings, so they gave me the rubbish settings, the rubbish, what do you call it, version of a gaming PC. Like, they didn't tell me, like, what do you need more, what do you need less. This was at the beginnings, and that would mean a bank loan for the computer, because it was expensive, and you could have got the same thing with the same amount of money. You could have gotten, like, integrated graphics. Who uses integrated graphics? I think I use some, but you still need an external video card, and they didn't tell me that. They didn't tell me. And look where we're now, waiting for this to actually work. But let's take it again. Let's do another try. So yeah, apparently it's not hard to make him what? Right. Can you let's see if the AI can rewrite this passage better. Okay, we're putting the commas on, so we know it's the passage that the council was eager to launch Project Ancient into the universe as the planets were cooling down. Every detail of the plan was carefully calculated, down to the precise moment when a missile would be deployed into a pre-selected galaxy. But something unexpected happened, causing the council to become distracted and miss the fact that something was amiss. That something is amiss. But other than that, I consider it good. Actually, yeah, it's quite good, isn't it? The council was eager to is amiss because the council didn't take their eyes back to the mission. For time goes differently for the council, doesn't it? Okay, too big. Too big. Was a miss. And it still is. But let's ask the AI. How can I add the fact that the council is still unaware of what happened because they are still distracted. To remember the time when life was young, just spreading the planets were chilling down, so the council was excited and zealous as ever to deploy Project Ancient into the universe. Every move, known down to the last sound of the word, after which a missile is deployed in the pre-chosen galaxy. Yet something peculiar happened this time that caused the council to take their eyes off the mission, from the mission, so they do not see what happened. Even now, the council remains unaware of the events that unfolded because they are still distracted. I think this was the original version. Was this the original version? Come on, eh? No, this is not. I have her. Alright, so apparently it is rewritten. Will it be better to use cooling instead of chilling? Yes, it would be better to use cooling instead of chilling in the sky. Cooling is a more accurate and appropriate term to describe the star. While planet could be misinterpreted as a less scientific or colloquial term. Can we make this sound more precise, more pungent? The time when life was young and just starting to flourish. The planets were cooling down, and the council was eager and enthusiastic as ever. Enthusiastic as ever to deploy Project Ancient into the universe. Every move was carefully planned, down to the exact moment when a missile would be sent into a pre-selected galaxy. Oh, that is good. Actually, yeah. The rest would be... that is so right. Now I have to take my position of defense. And I had the position of defense, but I put some socks on, my lucky socks on. And it's still not enough to make me feel warm. Because I've turned the warmth on, but this is not the best architecture in the world, so it's still getting cold, which shouldn't matter, should it? But but something unexpected happened, causing the council to become distracted and miss the fact that something was amiss. Even now, the council remains unaware of the events that transpired because they are still distracted. Nice. Because that brings the time better. Up. What is the best size? There we go. Because they are still distracted. All right. Let's make this larger. In the center. There we go. How do I wanna modify this one up. What? In the middle, okay. I wanted to put, oh come on. Let's see, they are still distracted. Can I? Oh, come on. Look at the age. Oh, the T is a different size. There you go, some formatting. Okay, I guess this is good. I guess this is good. Will the AI help me? We don't know. But it is better to have something posted, right? And move on with the story. Because we're just introducing a little shade for them, a probable foreshadowing. Let's see what the AI thinks about this. Is this considered a good foreshadowing for the console? How do you write foreshadowing? What are these passages? That involves the use of hints and clues to suggest that it will happen later. In general, effective foreshadowing should be subtle and not too obvious, while also providing a sense of anticipation or suspense to the reader. In this passage, the fact that something unexpected happened and the console became distracted could potentially be considered a foreshadowing of future events. Yes. However, without more information about the story, it is impossible to say for sure. Okay, I'll consider it as so. Well, I'll consider it as so. Nonetheless, let me just pull out. Okay, I did it. I've actually pull out. Sometimes you should. But most times, I don't know. I'm not having sex. I don't know which is the best option. Anyway, let's create a story here. As I'm taking this off the screen, as I once again search for the photo. There it is. Instagram prepared. Bam. No filters. Oh, no filters. It's so naturalistic. What do I have to search for? Yep. This. Do you know what this is? Do you know what this is? Remember, je vous vais en France. Je vous vais en France. Vaisselle. Because where it's a double L with an E, that's actually ELL. It's actually A. But I'm putting it as a description because they don't know. They don't know, do they? Let me just make you listen. It will probably be a short because it's as stupid as that. But listen here.
Remember, je vous vais en France.
Yeah, je vais vous vais en France. I just didn't know where to put it because it's actually I'm writing a letter or two like this. Come on. I saw another. Heures du mat à partir X So, I don't think. Oh, come on. Just give me a. Okay. This works better. Let's see if. No, we don't have a lot of X. But we have 4 reference. I don't know what this means, but. Hours of the morning starting every reference.
Hier is du mat operateur voor reference. Hier is du mat operateur voor reference.
Yeah, this is French, isn't it? Anyway, that's the description. Now let me put some hashtags. Location. Where do you want? New York? Let's go New York. Why not? This happens everywhere in the world. So, hashtag France. Because they won yesterday, congratulations, France, because even though they played bad, they won. They kicked out England. So I think they kicked out England. Well, they played with England and they won. 2-1 was the score. There were some parties here, people were happy, some alcoholics, me included. But damn, I remember that clubs are, well, club people are not my type of going out if I'm not sober. The only way you can go in clubs and have fun, I think, it's to be sober. France, life, council. We're gonna put some quotes, because people like some quotes. Let's see, empowering code. Empowering quotes. There you go. Self-care. Self-love, that's, yeah, this sounds like self-love. What else? No, I'm trying to put the hashtags that would actually be written in, because usually people don't, let's say they are into videos or seeing beautiful images or girls, but this is a quote, so who are the people that would read this? And that would mean people that do read in posts, and people that read, they use quotes. Oh, there is word prawn. And they have pretty nice quotes. Meditation. Who are the people that meditate? They usually have some reads. Writer. But bookworm. What else? What other words are there? Bookstagram, okay. Bookstagram, but something with book. Book addict. Oh yeah, it's a book addict. Oh, it's it's a nice thing if a book addict would read this, because it will give them something to read instead of naked chicks. Which is why on this hashtag selection we don't have girls. Not girls, but a girl hashtag that tells you like where you can find the creepy thing. Chill. They're usually chilling. Relax. These are the people that also relax. Independent. Independence. Independent. Yeah, that's the stuff. Let's make the people that have visual impairments. Now this is a thing I always do. I write a separate description. I don't know if it's putting it there, but if it's putting it there, then I'm writing it for visually impaired to understand more about the situation of the posts, because they can't read. So if they use accessibility, they might ask someone what it reads, what it says. So what was I supposed to write about this? Oh yeah, I used AI to make this phrase. I use AI to help me write. You see, some of the more old school writers use cocaine. I use AI, which is kind of the same. It's not that I haven't tried writing in cocaine, but it's not a viable solution for me. I am highly addictive in both senses. Like as a creature, I become quite addictive to be around of. Oh, that's some good what do you call it? Some humble. Oh, my YouTube Premium is going away. Oh no, I have to pay because I changed my card. And that is nice because I'm noticing the money and where it's going. However, things are going great on Twitter, apparently. And people are not happy about it. Let me see if I had some videos here about something funny that happened. Oh yeah, this was my favorite one. Oh, are you ready? Check this out.
Attention stalkers, an emission is approaching. I repeat, an emission is approaching. Seek cover immediately. Attention stalkers, an emission will start any minute now. Find cover. Attention stalkers.
Now I wonder what happened, like what exploded. Of course the sound, this sounds with the attention sucker. Ooh, suckers? Yeah, I think. No.
An emission.
Stalkers. an emission has started, but just check this dude out. He's so he knows like what the hell is going on.
Is approaching. I repeat, an emission is approaching. Seek cover immediately. Holy! Attention, stalkers. An emission will start any minute now. Find cover.
Now this is how you should react when you see what's happening on the internet. Oh shit! Now, but you don't have free speech, do you know? Like, you know, it's extreme what happened, and not you can't change much, and you can't avert away your eyes from it. So you can just say, "Oh, tick." But you see how this changes. However, Elon Musk has posted some very nice memes as he goes in with the Twitter files of releasing the Twitter files. Now it's Michael Schellenberger who handles this, I think, but it is now unveiling the fact that Twitter was using their ideological standpoint to take decisions about who should and should not be banned, and who should and should not be shadow banned, or who should be promoted through the algorithm, and what should people see more of. Now, we won't discuss everything because it's a long thread. This is just the part 4, and everyone was doing it for their own moment. As you see, Yoel Roth, yeah, academia is by far the most abusive working environment I've ever been in. The entire system is exploitative in a ton of ways, and also not necessarily productive if your goal is to drive change into the world, which was the main reason I left, because they want to bring total change into the world. Yeah. Calling the president Nazis instead of actually doing some change. They just want to be of the part of the thing that is changing, and they want to take control of they want to take the laureates. They want to take the moral reward for this, but yeah, the things are starting to untangle as our based man over there posts some very nice clips just randomly without any connection to anything. Check this out, what video he posted yesterday before today, when they unleashed another part and thread of what how Twitter decided who is going to win without giving the opportunity of players to enter the game, because apparently 99% of the donors of the asks, let's say the asks of the requests were coming from Democrats, as they were willing to use either the FBI, which they were doing regular checkups every up to once, I think once per week. It was a weekly thing now, just meeting with the FBI. It has been a week in which they were deciding. Actually, they integrated in their team the FBI, which kind of weird, right? They had their own chat room in which people were deciding if they should delete a tweet. The president Trump should be banned, and if a tweet is worthwhile reason to ban him. They were just waiting for a moment to ban him without any reason. They just wanted to find a reason, which is kind of, how is it? How do you think that is? If you're in charge of allowing people to speak, to have someone on your list that you want them to not speak anymore. Not so good, because you need debates, right? But let's go to the video he posted. It was this one.
The path that you have set him on can only lead to death.
I've heard enough. Shoot him. Stick an arrow in his gob.
No. Come down, Saruman, and your life will be spared.
Save your pity and your mercy. I have no use for it.
Saruman, your staff is broken.
Which is a good which is a good joke, presenting Saruman as the higher ups that are getting to have the decisions on speech on Twitter. The Twitter used to be his staff that would amplify his power, and actually giving him his power, because I think they used to have staffs to have the power, otherwise they could not channel it through. I think that was an old story in which every wizard used to have a staff, because with the connection with that staff, I should get a staff. Where do you get a staff nowadays? Like a staff, your staff, not a bot staff, one that you actually connect with, not some Chinese kid working in a factory connects with. But then, Twitter was the warm tongue to the world, and Saruman, which was the bad character in Lord of the Rings, and was colliding with DI, with Saruman, the most Sauron, DI Sauron, which was the most powerful enemy of the world. He was, of course, defeated by the man, that of Saruman, but Sauron was also defeated and still had some lingering power. So Saruman saw that thread of power and got on it. It was pretty nice. Now, Twitter, but in actuality Twitter was the warm tongue to the world, not not his staff as he thought, and it's pretty nice. It's a pretty good meme, because Twitter is speeding up now apparently, and we had the worm tongues of Twitter because all it could happened when this whole situation went up, that I won't mention without getting flagged, was that there was this point in which everyone had the chance, like, okay, they had the chance to do this.
Attention stalkers, an emission is approaching. I repeat, an emission is approaching. Seek cover immediately. Attention stalkers, an emission will start any minute now.
They could have been that way. They could have been that way. Where is it? They could have done it that way. They could have just, damn, this is okay, we're gonna have to see what data we get. But no, they already took a decision, like, okay, I know what we should do. We don't know what this is, but first thing is lockdown without understanding what we're actually against with. And actually understanding. Everyone was already saying if it's just a flu, then, or on the opposite, oh no, you see, it's more than a flu. From the videos we got of people falling down, and then that would have been a debate that should continue. Like, okay, we're here live. Of course they are telling this, but they should also explain how it works, because how it works is as simple as you have a water balloon. It has some limits, but at some point it will pop if you squeeze it, but it's like being squeezed. So if your body is able to resist that squeeze, it will resist. If not, you won't. But this is what it's doing. This is what this whole thing is doing. It's squeezing your body. And then you can say, why does it transmit so much? Why does it do something? And of course, you can say it's big, because we're gonna get another hard magic. Now, of course, this wouldn't be a normal stream, because last night I forgot to put this out.
There is much to be skeptical of in this world, so it no longer surprises me to learn how many people don't really believe in anything. What's the point? For many of us, the road is a difficult one, but the path is always there for us to follow, no matter how many times we may fall. The good news is that we can help you find your way back. Naturally, some days are harder than others, but I must try. We all have doubts. The light of the mind alone cannot burn away all darkness. Think on it and look in your heart. It will be for the best. When the walls come tumbling down, when you lose everything you have, you always have family. The fire that had kept me alive was love. Their love. God's love. Right. You're not so certain. Fair enough. We all go through periods of darkness. Of course. In a world filled with misery and uncertainty, it is a great comfort to know that, in the end, there is light in the darkness. In such times we can turn to the Lord, but it's good to have friends. And the good Lord knows there's much to be done here. You're a good neighbor to us. Thank you. Until then, God be with you.
Now, of course, this motivated me even more to be a good neighbor, so it's time for the other intricate part. Yeah, that was good. That was good. I am a good neighbor, ain't I? I had a party once, so at 5 in the morning, started putting this bad boy out. Oh, the neighbors must think I'm a good neighbor. However, AI can be used a lot, so we're gonna use him to see. Now that we've written the story, let's see if he knows how to remove resistance. How to remove the resistance in life. Not remove. Let's see. Oh, I wonder if it knows how to overcome demons. Okay, he's thinking. It's thinking. It's thinking. It's taking it some time. Come on. Can you? How much would it take? Resistance is a natural part of life, and is not always possible or desirable to remove it completely. However, there are some steps you can take to manage and overcome resistance in your life. 1. Identify the source of resistance before you can overcome resistance. You need to understand what is causing it. Is it fear, uncertainty, doubt, or something else? Understanding the root of your resistance can help you develop a plan to overcome it. Set clear goals and priorities. Resistance often arises when we are unsure of what we want or where are we going. By getting clear goals and priorities, you can focus your energy and efforts on what is most important to you, reducing the chances of resistance. That's pretty good. Take small steps. Resistance can be overwhelming, especially if you try to tackle it all at once. Instead, break your goals into small, manageable steps and focus on progress one step at a time. That's pretty nice as well. Seek support. Overcoming resistance can be difficult, and it can be helpful to seek support from others who can help you stay focused and motivated. This could include friends, family, or a coach or mentor. Practice self-care. That is also quite good because you respect yourself more, and as you respect yourself more, you respect your goals and priorities more. Resistance can take a toll on your physical and mental well-being, so it is important to practice self-care to keep yourself healthy and balanced. This could include exercise, relaxation, or other activities that will nourish your mind, body, and spirit. Now, does this sound like all the advices from the internet? Yes, because we are with the AI as well. Okay, let's see. How do you know the best way of subduing demons? Let's see if it can help us get magic. Does he know of magic? he's thinking, I am a large language model trained by OpenAI, and I do not have any knowledge or information about demons or how to subdue them. As a machine learning model, my purpose is to assist users with generating human-like text based on the input provided to me. Okay, so he does not know. The AI does not know. I do not have the ability to provide advice or guidance on spiritual or religious matters at all. Or, like, for example, can you describe how people used to enslave demons? Let's see. Or any other. Oh, it doesn't have information about enslavement of demons or any other supernatural beings. Okay. That kind of sucks. We need an AI. Who wants to make an AI? Oh, who is capable of making an AI of these kind of things? Like at least just like the Library of Alexandria, or you can see some text. Now, of course, I'm eating. Why am I doing this? It's a good pizza. It's a good pizza. It's from a good restaurant that I worked at, so I have to be biased. Now, I'm gonna go ending this stream because if I'm starting to get hungry, then I should eat, right? So, until next time, I do need to find a song to end this with, because I'm gonna use AI a lot to see where it can get me. But it's I think it's gonna be a good idea to see how my writing changes and how stories are more precise, since it helps if it helps the computer understand, then of course the humans can understand better as well, because I know I'm making a lot of errors into some things and I don't understand sometimes what those errors are, because they don't seem like errors to me, but at the same time I know what I'm writing about and the others not, so it's gonna be a compromise. But as I'm searching for a song to end this stream, as the morning is coming in the US, so it's coming about, so I'm about to, actually I think it's too early in the morning. I don't remember the time zones. I still don't know the time zones. But if you're gonna have a song to start your day with, after which you've listened, this would be a good song to end it on. So it will give you the vibe to do something great today. So, thank you for hopping by, everyone. If you have some questions, you can always ask them. But until the next stream, in which I say some news find some good tech inspiration or writing inspiration, some tips, I will always leave them on for you while I'm streaming, because let's be honest, for now I'm too lazy to retake scenes from the stream and put them into a video, which will have to be very concise and has to be an order. So there's too many stories. I have to focus on. For now, it's just the streaming and some videos that I find, some moments that I find interesting. But other than that, I will see you on the next one. Don't forget to like, because I need the likes, or subscribe, because I need that as well. Don't forget to stay longer, because I need that as well. I do know that I have to beg properly for the likes and subscribe, so on my knees I am. Like my video, please. Is that, no, that's not begging, that's, I beg you. I beg of you. Like. I'm a like whore. I'm a subscribe whore. 3 or 4, because you can't say whore. But yeah, I do want some subscriptions. I do need. I need them. I need to feed on them. Okay, I went into this tangent long enough. It's been more than an hour, so I can end the stream. Go on, make everything better in your life. Do something. Play with time. Play with matter. And have a great night, everyone. Morning, day, everything you like.